Hi Taurus, welcome to the message or messages you need to hear. This is a counterpart to the What They Aren't Telling You a couple of days ago. So hopefully you've had a chance to check that out. Most of the, well, what do I know, right? Because I can't remember. Not because I'm that good, but because it was like 10 videos ago. But the thing is that this is supposed to be a counterpart to that, but it might resonate with an entirely different set of Taurians. So just keep that in mind for what it is. All right, so anyway, hi, welcome. This is for the month of November, well, November 26th, the month of December, actually. I should probably just start this intro over. This is for November 26th through December 25th. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas if you celebrate. Or basically the whole month of December. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Carol's Universe Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, so we got 6 of, ooh, somebody's making some changes and making some money, quite possibly. Or if we're talking about a relationship, this is someone that it's either you're leaving a relationship based on self-worth, or someone's decided to do, I hate to say the right thing, but has made some changes and you two are up and running now because of that. Nice. That could have been Aries. All right, let's see for Taurus. There's that 9 of Pentacles, self-worth, self-esteem. Could be someone choosing to be by themselves rather than just because they're in a good place and they're like, I'd rather just, you know, go it alone right now. There's nothing else for me that could compete with what I give myself right now. Could be that. All right, let's see. Empress. Ace of Swords. 4 of Swords. I'm a name. King of Wands. That could be Sagittarius. Emperor. That could be Aries. Queen of Swords. Libra. And what you call it? Death card. That could be Scorpio. All right. So let me, hold on a minute. Move this over here. Wow. So did you just end something be out of a need for like, look, it's, this is at this point, it's a self-esteem issue. Like I've got to put myself first here. You are not recognizing my needs. How long do you expect me to go getting my needs unmet? This could be Taurus, by the way, Taurus or Aries. So, ooh. Empress and Emperor. Okay. So perhaps this is someone that even though you two were a couple, even though there was this commitment, you or they decided to end it because it was about reciprocity in the relationship and things being, there being a natural give and take and you two being on the same page. Someone's like, you know what, I gotta do this because me being away is not going to be what the relationship, not going to be good for the relationship. Or someone said, hey, you're not treating me right, and ended things. So it could be that someone had to, there could be distance involved. Somebody ended it because they're like, look, I got to go away. I'm going to be gone for 6 months and I don't want to do the long distance thing. So we, you know, I regret this, but we're going to have to end things. Could be that. Either way, a relationship ended because someone was looking out for their best interests, which, okay, that's fair. All right. My hunch is, and the way it feels, this is someone that just wasn't getting their needs met and it was all about somebody else in the relationship, so they ended things. It was a lot of work. It took its toll. It was a lot of work for very little payoff as far as they were concerned, and this is... okay. What's this Ace of Swords about? What's this Ace of Swords? Temperance. That could be Sagittarius. What's this Four of Swords? This Four of Swords. Four of Cups. Wow. What's this King of Wands? Sagittarius. That could be Sagittarius. What's this Empress about? Empress. Justice. Oh boy. Okay. What's this Emperor about? All right, you're not going to like it, Taurus. What's this Emperor about? This is someone, okay, this is either someone that has learned their lesson with you and been like, wow, I really screwed up with Taurus. I'm going to take what I've learned and do it right in the future. Or this is someone that is looking to their own future after having broken up with you because they're like, all right, I didn't want to, but we've ended and I'm looking towards my own future now. I'm going to take charge. I'm going to make things happen. I have great potential now. I've been liberated. I'm going to do all the things and I'm going to do the thing here. I'm going to go here and do that. This is someone that has their feet on the ground about this ending, feels like it was the right thing to have done. Everything is in its proper place and they're ready to take off for new beginnings. All right. But it could be that they, like I said, they regret not having made you worth it more, that they didn't do the right thing by you. And they're like, well, it could be that they're saying, well, for the next relationship, I'm definitely doing that. I've learned my lesson with Taurus. I messed up, but I'm looking to the future now for the next, everything that I involve myself in, I'm going to have that mindset that, you know what, I've got to give back or I've got to do the right thing. But I think this is someone that because of all that they, in their mind, Taurus, they endured with you, they're like, the next relationship I get in, I'm going to be like, okay, these markers, I have to be able to see that this is in place, or I have to know that this is the type of person I'm dealing with. I don't just want to take chances and get swept away by the romance. I have to know that certain things are in place so that my needs will be met. What's this Ace of Swords? Whoopsie. Could be Libra. This Ace of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Queen of... I'm looking at this one. Queen of Swords. Libra. Queen of Pentacles. That could be Capricorn. What's this? Huh. Oh. I don't like that. What's this Death card about? You poor thing. You need to heal. Oh, Taurus. Okay, so this is probably somebody that you practically bent over backwards for and they didn't appreciate it. 8 minutes in and I get it, but okay. You probably were like, I can't anymore, and you're grieving and you're sad and this is hard, but you're doing okay. But you might consider talking to someone about how best to make sure to not get in the same dynamic with someone in the future, about self-care, maybe talking to someone about self-care. You're probably exhausted. Did you both wear each other out? Like, do you both have the same opinion about each other? Was this an affair and they're going to go back to their person and it's left you completely distraught and exhausted and all for naught? What did you get out of it? Nothing. Is this an affair? Huh. Did this person not have anything to lose, so they constantly put everything on you and you're just like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and what do I have to show for it? Nothing. Ouch. I don't like that. I don't like that you're just having to be strong, and it's entirely possible I'm reading your person's energy and they're the one that's grieving and exhausted because you wouldn't make the necessary changes to make room for them in the relationship, or that you were having the affair and they're, and it's It's getting jumbled. Somebody in this relationship feels like, okay, it had to end. It was the right thing to do. And I really need to focus on my self-care. So it could be you or your person that's saying that, but this person, whoever I'm reading for, is exhausted, and there was a lot of time spent in this relationship, and it was all for naught. They feel like they have nothing to show for it, and they're taking this as, all right, from here forward, this is what I'm going to make sure I have in a relationship. And I think your person really feels slighted that more of an attempt or effort was not made to value them and to make room for them in your relationship. They really wanted more from you and of you. Whether that is a good thing, whether you're like, nope, the big jerk, or, you know, that resonates or whatnot. Like some of you might be throwing stuff at the screen. Don't do that. But this is somebody that is exhausted. Whoever I am reading about, they're exhausted, and they're looking to learn from what has transpired so it does not happen again in the future. And I think this is someone that wants to spend some time by themselves for a while. That they want to figure out, now that everything's happened, they're like, okay, it could be that they're wanting you to hear from you, like, okay, I've made the necessary changes. You know, like, here, I figured this out. I do want to make you worth it. I do want to focus on us. But this is someone that is just wanting to focus on their own self-care right now. There's a sense of them being exhausted and depleted after this relationship or experience. And yeah. It feels like both of you have the same opinions of each other. Like, you're both worn out, you're both exhausted, you're both, I hate to say blaming, but there could be blame, like you two are both blaming each other for why this didn't work out. But there's a very lopsided feel to who made the most effort for both of you. Like, you're thinking that you did this, or your person's thinking, I did all of this and everything rested on me and you didn't really do anything, you took me for granted, or and maybe you're nodding your head. Maybe you're going, yeah, I did take him for granted. I should have been better. This person was devoted and committed, and they're not looking to be with anybody anytime soon. On the other hand, it could be that they're just going to go back to their marriage if they're already involved. But if they're not involved, they're not looking at involving themselves with anybody after this experience. If they are, if this was an affair, they're just going to go back to their marriage like it was nothing, right? And you're the wiser for it, because you're like, well, I'm never doing that again. It's going to be about me or us the next time around, whomever I'm with. But there's a sense of you two needing to stay in your separate corners and get some perspective on this situation. This is not a time for you to look to each other to figure this out. This is about you two needing some time to process and think about this. Four of Swords and Four of Cups. Yeah. The thing is, how many times I'm going to say that, is that I feel like, though, if you were to, we had that Six of Pentacles and Queen of Wands, here's the King of Wands, in the very beginning, and that very well could be once somebody did the right thing, aka in their mind you, Taurus, if you did the right thing, if you made certain concessions about the care and nurturing of this relationship, then this relationship would be up and running and the sky would be the limit once these changes were made. There'd be nothing you couldn't do. They felt that connection, but it's at this point they feel that it's costing them their integrity and self-esteem, and they'd be better off by themselves. I think they're trying to put it in perspective, but it feels like they're bitter. Feels like they're bitter, and there needs to be some time spent apart in contemplation about this for both of you. What else for Taurus? There it is, contemplation. And there it is. No judgment, no blame, no shame here. But you two really do need to recover. Both of you need to recover from this experience. Time for perspective and balance, and to get things back into harmony. That's an order. That's what's necessary here. What else for Taurus? What would your person say to you, Taurus? I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. That one's coming up a lot. So again, no communication. This is a time of perspective, thinking, sorting everything out, recovering, healing, having things feel less immediate and severe. How did I say severe? This is about, and please be patient with yourself as far as any learning curves that are going to happen. Honestly, for both of you actually, but this, you both need time. This is not the time to run back to each other to try to figure it out. It feels like you both have been through it. This is someone who's just trying to get some emotional distance, but they're not looking to reconciliation right now. If anything, they're either going to take what they've learned and be like, well, for the next relationship I'm better for it, or I'm going to get back out there and try to find somebody else to be with, or this is them returning to the relationship that they left to be with you, or that they put in jeopardy to be with you. That's for Taurus. This cost you both a great deal. That's for Taurus. Yeah, doing the work. Okay, 8 of Coins. Yeah, really. And I'm probably preaching to the choir. You're like, yeah, you know this. Okay, good. Because this is a time for you to be under yourself, by yourself, restoring, rebuilding, getting your affairs in order, picking yourself back up, healing, perspective, all of that. This is a time, I want to say that you're probably glad to just get back to some stability and normalcy, and doing what you love day in and day out. Routine, structure, consistency is going to be very important for you right now. It's going to give you the space to think and to parcel everything out, to heal, for brighter days ahead to come, because everything is calmed down. You're free. You're liberated. You have choice. All of that. A huge weight's been lifted, and what you're doing and where you devote your time gets to be about you now. And it's not going anywhere, so don't be like, oh God, but if they want me to come back, or if they come back, no. You get to have choice here, and it gets to be about you. Okay. All right, Taurus. You take care, and you go ask for help if you need it, please. You go talk to somebody if you need help, please, about this self-care, about you needing to put things back together. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. You take care.